I'm David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and silly one. Today's post, Trump justifications for upcoming invasions. It all started with Obama. I know it sounds crazy, but I think all this Trump invasion madness started with the election of Barack Obama, who I supported and I believe was a good president, unlike the current occupant of the White House. Once the Republican coalition, read Nazis, insurrectionists, teabaggers, maggots, Trumpinistas, and other assorted anti-American loons, once they saw a black man in their White House, they lost what was left of their admittedly small minds and became so unhinged that they believed that any effort they made to remove the non-white interloper was fully justified. If they didn't win the presidency, well, then they would get Russia to help them take it, even though the Kremlin was once one of our biggest enemies. Joe was semi-acceptable, of course, because he was an old white guy and not a woman, but they still tried to take it from him because he didn't share their specific prejudices, and also because he chose a, quote, low intelligence, end quote, vice president, read African-American, according to St. Charlie Kirk. When that didn't work during the last election, they told voters that people were trying to steal their country. What kind of people? Haitian people, dog-eating people, non-patriotic people, brown-skinned people, people who weren't even people. Remember those vermin comments? They were so convincing, they even got non-white people to give them their presidency back. Now that they've succeeded with those lies, NAP-OLEON Jr. and the guy with the oddly brain-shaped head, odd because it retains the size and shape of something that is no longer inside it, have decided to use similar justifications for taking over other countries, as we saw with Venezuela when Trump said we took it over because it had our oil under their country. If they can make that one stick, expect Orangey in the brain to use these justifications for taking over the following countries. Canada. They have our maple syrup under their country, eh? And some of our hockey players to boot. France. They have our toast under their country, and their waiters were such snobs about it anyways. Chile. They have our spicy meat stew under their... Oh, no, wait, that's chili. Never mind. Oops. So sorry for breaking your country. Mexico. They have our Mexi fries and the other half of our Tex food in their country, and we want it back. Belgium. They have our waffles in their country, and a shortage is looming. Norway. They have our peace prize, and we won't stop starting wars until we get that too. Iceland. They have our frozen water supply in their country, and we want it now. Greenland. They have our, greens in their country. Wait just a minute. We don't even like vegetables. Are you sure we can't just invade Brazil and take back our Argentinian steaks? And the saga continues. I've been David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and very, very silly one.